Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We said for the conversation, this is Ikeja and you, Ikeja Electric and you. It's a conversation woven around Ikeja Electric as a distribution company in a bid to have a better and more workable relationship with you, the customer. It comes on stream and on air every week from 9:15 through 10 o'clock on Mondays, and that is why we're here to engage with you. You're welcome. My name is Victor Oteri. All right, then. So on the program today, we are going to continue that dialogue on community engagement, and we're trying to see how we can improve service delivery. What Ikeja Electric is advocating is that at all times you must be willing to communicate using the right channels, and they have a whole lot of channels which my guests will be speaking on during the course of the program. We'll be serving you more updates as well as they come in from time to time. But first off, let's take a detour to have a word from our partners, and when we return, it will be time to begin the conversation.
My brother, what is the problem with these NEPA people? They have disconnected my light again.
There's nothing like NEPA again. It's Ikeja Electric. Did you connect illegally?
I only called one electrician nearby to connect it for me.
What? You and that electrician are joking with 21 years imprisonment. It's illegal to connect or reconnect yourself or carry out any form of activity on Ikeja Electric network. Doing so will not only cause damage, it can lead to electric shock and electrocution.
21 years imprisonment? Electrocution? God forbid. Please, I'm going to contact Ikeja Electric right now for proper connection to stay alive peacefully with my family.
If you want to connect or reconnect light, kindly contact Ikeja Electric's nearest office to you, and also report any energy theft you notice around you through Ikeja Electric's customer care numbers 01-488-3900, 01-7000-250, and 0700-022-5543, or send an email to customercare@ikejaelectric.com. Ikeja Electric, bringing energy to life. Hey, have you heard the good news about Ikeja Electric?
What is new this time?
Ikeja Electric has made payment of electricity bills a lot easier through multiple payment channels accessible anywhere, anytime. You can pay using bank mobile apps and websites, Ikeja Electric website, and through their payment agents as well. The payment channels are convenient, reliable, and secure.
Fantastic!
Please pay your bill to avoid disconnection and ensure you collect or print your receipt as evidence of payment. Do not give cash to any Ikeja Electric staff for bill settlement, reconnection fee, meter bypass, or any of the surcharges. For more information, visit www.ikejaelectric.com. You can also contact customer care on 01-700-250 and 01-2272-940, or send an email to customercare@ikejaelectric.com. Ikeja Electric, bringing energy to life.
Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Ikeja Electric and you is the program. Before we set in on the conversation, all right, we did tell you that across town we have fuel queues as the common denominator. So most of the areas that you drive through this morning, you have filling stations, some dispensing, some not yet, but we have motorists that are queued up, and that queue is resulting into congestions, and that's why the LASMA authority, they're advising that all filling stations should ensure that their fuel dispensing activity does not lead to congestions on the road. And so they're advocating that you please have something in place that will make that very, very seamless. All right, then Alakuko inwards Abulegba. Earlier on we heard of a breakdown there, but I think that is resolved right now. Traffic managers are there trying to ensure that you have it very, very good within those areas. Let me see if I can give you one or two more. Making that journey to the island, the Third Milan Bridge, the bridge itself is good, but it's your journey to the Third Milan Bridge that is very, very slow. All right, so around Alakpere, you have a fuel dispensing activity which is affecting movement there. So you might want to take note of that. At the other end too, those will be coming in from Ogudu, heading towards Alakpere. You also have fuel dispensing activity too, so that's affecting your movement as a result of that. Ikorodu Road, you have construction activity at Odoyalaru, and so those of you coming in from Koshofeke to heading towards the interchange, slow and steady is the experience right now. Okpebi Allen, queue of vehicles at NNPC filling station on Kudirat Abiola Way. That's also affected your movement, but we have officers on ground trying to manage things within that corridor. Okay then, so we've done some house cleaning duties. Let's sink our teeth into the conversation this morning. We're trying to see how we improve service delivery through constant engagement with Ikeja Electric. And joining me in the studio this morning, Halimah Shuaibu is External Communications Coordinator for Ikeja Electric. Halimah, how are you doing? Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Victor. I'm fine. I hope you had a good weekend.
I did, and I hope you did too.
Oh, sure. Thank you so much.
All right, so I'm sure that the past 7 days, a whole lot has gone down. Mm-hmm. Last week, you were talking about your community engagement forum that was coming up. How did it go, by the way?
Oh, very well. Fantastic. And some of the things that we looked into, of course, involves how customers can reach out to us, ensuring that they key into the formal documentation process for lodging their complaint. And we're very big on this because we know that a lot of people rely on their friends, family. Say, for instance, Victor says, oh, Halimah is my friend, I can just tell her that I have a complaint somewhere. Mm-hmm. And they don't want to pass through the formal process of lodging their complaint. And so we are encouraging customers to use these channels because they work, and they also help you because it enables the business to even track the kind of complaints that we're getting and then find a way to resolve them without having customers to walk in or even continually complain on those same things. Yeah,
but some say that this formal process might be too slow for them, and that's why they want to go that route of saying, I know Halimah somewhere, let's get it plugged in.
Okay, so it depends on the nature of the complaint. So, for instance, if you are complaining that you're not able to load your credit token, or you have a transformer issue, all of these, they have different turnaround time and SLE. So you can expect to have the same time for resolution. However, it is important to pass through that process. One, because you're able to even trace or track whether the complaint has been closed out. Also, it helps the business. And then you're also sure that even if that person, say for instance, today you're spoken to Halimah, who's your friend, who happens to be in Shomolu, Halimah might be in Ikeja tomorrow, and all of that might change. And then you may now have to, start talking to somebody differently. So, but if you have it lodged, and there's what we call the service request number, you can be sure that anywhere you are. As a matter of fact, we even have an online web app where you can log in just like you have your regular bank app. Okay. You can track your complaint, whether as a customer or as a property owner. And a lot of our customers are not exploring all of this yet, but we're going to be talking about.
All right. So what's the response time for all of this? If I lodge a complaint, how soon am I expected to get a response?
Okay, so like I said, it depends on the nature of the complaint. So if you have an issue with the transformer, it might take some time because, firstly, you need to get the testing team to come test the transformer, find out why there's a fault, do a report, and then even understand the nature of the fault. If it's something that requires the transformer to be taken to our workshop, that will be done. If it is something that requires a replacement, there's a process to all of that. So that might take some time. So if you now have a case of, say, you're unable to load a token within a period of 24 hours or less, you get our people come to your premises to check why your transformer, your meter, you're unable to load. So like I said, there are different turnaround time for the nature, depending on the nature of the complaint.
All right, so let's talk about the process now and the steps that one should follow.
Yes.
If one wants to lodge a complaint, what are the steps?
Okay, so we have official complaint channels and we encourage people to use it. One is a phone call. We have the email. We even have live chat on our website. So we have a lot of people who are tech or internet savvy. They like to use the internet. We encourage them to use that. So firstly, let me start with the phone number. We have 0201 7,250. I'll take that slowly. 0201 7,250. We also have 0201 227 2940. I'll take that again. 0201 227 2940. That's the official phone lines through which you can get to Ikeja Electric.
All right.
We also have the email address, which is customercare at ikejaelectric.com. I want to emphasize at this point, Victor, that a lot of people say, okay, I sent an email, I haven't got a response.
Right.
If you don't spell even the electric or maybe the Ikeja properly, you get a mailer demon. So now how do you know that your message has been delivered? You get an automated response first before you get the customer care team to respond to you. So I need customers to know that, one, check to ensure that the spelling of the email address is correct. Secondly, how do I know that they have received it? You get an automated response first before you now get the actual response from the customer care team, which will now include or carry your what we call the service request number. So it's important to note this. Also, if you're on our website, we have a live chat where you see the chat bubble. You can click on it and begin to chat with our customer care team who are online. We also have the social media handle, and for X, we have two handles on X, Victor. We have the one Ikeja Electric, that's at Ikeja Electric. We also have at IEserve. That's I for Ikeja and E for electric. Then the word serve, yes.
SARVE.
Exactly. Or that's on X. And then for Twitter and Facebook, it's at Ikeja Electric. And so it's important for customers to know that, like I said, it ensures that resolution process is streamlined.
Okay, so now let's get out. You said on Twitter, which is X, IEserve.
Yes, IEserve. But for Instagram and Facebook is at Ikeja Electric.
All right. Okay, I have a message here that says, good day, Traffic Radio. Please, is it not possible to have at least one or two last mile personnel stationed at any of those filling stations dispensing fuel to control the inflow of traffic? I'm just trying to, he said, just making common sense. Thank you. Comrade Chooks, concerned road user from Lagos State. All right, Comrade Chooks, thank you so much for your communication with us this morning. Let's see if we can take this call. I understand one of the officials is calling. All right, if we can get that. Okay. All right, we'll try and see once that call comes in. We will pick that right away. All right, but you've given the steps now. So, but all of this, which of the channels is widely used by most of your customers, and which one is not receiving as much attention?
Okay, I noticed that a lot of people still believe in the traditional way of having to walk into our office to lodge their complaint. Like I said, these channels work and they're easy and convenient. So for our Gen Zs, our tech-savvy people, explore the online method through which you can lodge your complaint. And a very good app, web app that you could use is the one I call the Ikeja Electric Single View. And to get this and to sign up on it is just to go to Google, search and write Ikeja Electric Single View. Once you type that, it's going to be the first on the search engine. Click on it and then you sign up. You sign up just like, when you download your bank app, where you input your name, your email address, phone number, all of that. Once you're fully set up, what that does for you is that, say for instance, you had earlier lodge a complaint and you have an SR, maybe let's say via email now, okay, and then maybe you did that on a Sunday, and by Monday before close of work you just want to check on your own without even having to call Ikeja Electric. You can log into your Single View app and then click on the SR, because you would have provided your meter number, as the case may be, or postpaid account number, and then with that you're able to log into the Single View app, and then you can click on the SR to see what is being done. So you will see a comment whether our team has visited and this is the outcome, or they are yet to visit, or the SR is still open. And if the SR is closed, that means it has been treated. They'll put the reason why or what the conclusion is. So that saves you the time of having to either call the customer care line again, or even having to walk into any of our offices.
All right, then Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We're having this engagement with Ikeja Electric, and of course the program is Ikeja Electric and you. Halimah Shuaibu is external communications coordinator for the Ikeja Electric, and of course we are dealing with that. All right, so I know that before now we've been talking about whistleblowing.
Yeah.
Are people whistleblowing?
Yes, people are whistleblowing, but we want them to do more. So As a matter of fact, Victor, just this last engagement, the one on Thursday, the one we talked about on Monday, we encourage customers to use this because you see, because we're partners in progress, if you see something wrong in Ikeja Electric, the whistleblowing platform enables you to talk about it while remaining anonymous. That's the beauty. You remain anonymous. We've even gone a step further by incentivizing it such that people get rewarded for whistleblowing. So it's not just that you have, because you're a stakeholder, customers are stakeholders. So if you see that somebody is probably extorting or asking you to pay 1,000 naira or saying pay one money before something is done, you can quietly whistleblow. How do you do this? You can either do this by calling the toll-free line. By the way, it's important to note that that number is toll-free. It's also important to know that you can remain anonymous, whether you choose to call or you choose to send an email, because we have email. You can use email to reach out to us. You can also use the phone. There's also the web portal where you can go to Ikeja Electric portal and fill the whistleblowing form to whistleblow. So firstly, for you to whistleblow, this toll-free line is entirely free. But the problem here, Victor, is that we notice that some people use this platform to complain about, oh, my transformer is bad, I'm trying to get a meter. That's not the purpose of the whistleblowing number, okay, and the platform entirely. It is for you to report illegalities, unwholesome practices, maybe misconduct by our employees, or anything that you know that is illegal, and you need to bring it to the attention of the company. And that's why this is totally being handled by an independent body, which is Deloitte in this case, to ensure that your anonymity and whatever information you're providing is safe. And also, I know a lot of people who say they are worried or they are concerned about whistleblowing their neighbors. There are people who know that their neighbors are stealing energy, for example. There are people who know that, who probably have video evidence of people who are hanging their wires at night, and they don't know how to talk about it. It's not we don't advise you to say, okay, maybe I know Halimah, I know Victor that works in Ikeja Electric, and I'm going to tell them. You don't have to go through a friend or anybody that you know in Ikeja Electric. Just pass through the whistleblowing platform, which has been created to make sure that you remain anonymous. Right. And the number, the toll-free number is 0800 847 6337. I'll take that again. 0800 847 6337. Okay. That's the toll-free number, meaning that if you call this number, you're not paying to call to tell us that something is going wrong or somebody is asking you for information. For money, extortion. Right. So we also have the web portal, which is www.ikejaelectric.com/whistleblowing. Now, I don't expect you to memorize this. All I need you to do is to just go to Google, type Ikeja Electric and whistleblowing on top, and it will come up. Okay. So the next one is email. The email address, which still keeps you anonymous, is expressyourself@ikejaelectric.com. expressyourself@ikejaelectric.com, or you go to the mobile app, which is to download it on your it's called the Deloitte Tip-Off Anonymous app on Android and iOS. So these
are the channels
absolutely through which you can whistleblow and help the company as a stakeholder, because ultimately you can't I've been to engagements where customers or leaders or community leaders are saying that, oh, there's so much corruption, your people are asking for money. This is available. It's for you to go ahead and whistleblow so that you can correct this anomaly.
All right. This one says, good morning, Victor and Halimah. So please discuss the innovations Ikeja Electric is introducing to improve billing transparency and customer satisfaction. Tunde is sending this one in from Ojota.
Okay. Tunde from Ojota, thank you very much. You want to know about billing transparency and what he said?
And customer, let me get that again. Okay, so Victor and Halimah say, please discuss the innovations Ikeja Electric is introducing to improve billing transparency and customer satisfaction.
Okay. As per customer satisfaction, to improve this experience is part of this kind of engagement and enlightenment that we're doing. Like I said, we had one on Thursday, which is virtual, and this is to enable us speak to as many people as possible, of course, without having to bring them to a physical location. So that's as per improving their customer experience. And what do we do on that platform? We give out information that will help the customers. We even help them resolve some of their complaints by ensuring that they call in with their SR number. So that is as per improving their customer experience. Then speaking to being transparent with billing, firstly, there's an easy way for you to even know what feeder band you are. Like I always say, Victor, on this program, once you go to the Ikeja Electric website, which is the first step, and you click on customer service, which is the second step, you click on customer feeder information, which is the third step, you click on feeder verification, which is the fourth step, and of course you impute your meter number or customer care your postpaid account number.
Right.
That way you're able to know your feeder band. So that's already is another way of being transparent. So one, you know where you are, you know what you're supposed to be billed. So if you're a band B customer, for example, you know you should be looking at 66 naira 40 something kobo per kilowatt hour. Right. And if you are a band A customer, you're looking at 209. Okay, that's what you should be billed. So that keeps it open. So, and if you see anything contrary to this, I just talked about the customer care lines through which you can complain, and of course it can be rectified.
All right, this one says, can you share the plans for expanding and upgrading the electricity infrastructure in Ikeja Electric service areas?
Okay, plans for upgrade
and upgrade of your infrastructure.
Okay.
That was you're saying.
Okay. As per plans for upgrade for infrastructure, we usually do this annually, where we probably we also share some of these plans in most of our engagement. So in the virtual stakeholders engagement, for instance, Victor, the one we had last week, Thursday, where we had the technical people on ground to talk about what we do in terms of maintaining and improving the infrastructure, we shared some of our plans and what we're doing. So for transformer replacement, we already have that. We have some that we already have in our schedule, so to speak. So if, for instance, you happen to be in a community where we're doing load shedding, okay, what that means is that maybe today you're doing 1 day on, 2 days off, okay, you can be sure that there's a schedule for you, that it's going to come to you at an appropriate time where there will be a relief, and this is being done gradually. So for you to have an idea as to when and how this will be done.
Let's take this call. Hello there, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, what's your name? Hello?
Yeah, Mr. James calling, Mr. James.
Okay, Mr. James, quickly, let's hear from you. Go ahead.
Okay, please, I want to ask the lady. I'm having an issue with Ikeja Electric.
Okay.
I download my meter with 20,000. Then I couldn't get the light. I have to visit their, what do they call it, Ikeja, Chomolu.
Okay.
So up to this moment, they are unable to resolve it. They are telling me that the meter has entered code, and I don't know and I've invited them to come and check it. They have refused to come.
Okay.
So that meter now, I can't use the light, and I've already recharged 20,000 on it.
Okay, sir.
So
apologies for that.
They said it has entered code.
Tamper code, right?
Yes, they said entered code. I don't know what they mean by that.
All right, sir. Okay, sir. May I know your name? You said you're calling from Shomolu, right?
No. I'm coming from after at Oworo side.
Okay, sir. Okay, you went to.
But I visited the office. I've gone to the office several times.
Is it the one at Igbobi?
Yeah, the one at Ikorodu Road.
Okay, on Ikorodu Road, sir. Okay, do you have the SR number, sir? Do you have the SR number with you?
Come again?
Do you have the service request number, sir?
My meter number. I have my meter number.
No. The service request number. That number that you were given on that day you went to Ikorodu Road.
Okay, no. So yeah, because I'm on the motion now.
Okay.
So as I told the radio now, this is one of your places that I have to call.
Okay, for me to track that complaint, sir, you would have to share that. Maybe you can share that on the WhatsApp number with the radio station. That way we can check the update on that SR, sir. Okay. Apologies for that.
Okay, the number, that number is very 32. Is it a WhatsApp number? That I with
Victor?
337.
No, the number that ends. Yeah, the number that ends with 777. Yes, 777.
Okay.
James, we'll get in touch with you after the program. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. This one says, good morning, Traffic Radio and Ikeja Electric. I try to listen to your program every week. I have not noticed Ikeja Electric advocating for use of solar-powered lights, especially security ones, to manage electricity bills. Says, for me, it has been one of the best decisions I've made over 3 years ago. It has saved me thousands of naira in electric bills. Thank you. This is Urola sending this one in. So, why are you not advocating for that?
Urola, thank you so much. Well, I don't think you live in a band A area for now, because if you do, you actually wouldn't even have need for solar panels. People are testifying, Ura. I think you need to touch base or even check your feeder band by going to our website to see and find out what feeder band you are. But like we've been saying, Victor, ultimately the whole goal and objective is to ensure that everyone becomes a band A customer, where they wouldn't even have need, like Uraola, to get a solar panel, because we're here. We're in this business to provide reliable electricity safely and responsibly.
Okay, all right. More responses coming in. This one says, Ms. Shuaibu,
yes, please.
How does Ikeja Electric handle cases where customers tamper with electric meters, and what are the consequences? Aisha, send that one in from Idimo.
Okay, Madam Aisha, thank you very much for that. When there are consequences for energy theft, people can go to jail for stealing electricity. It is against the law, and it is criminal and illegal to steal energy. When people are caught on bypass, the first thing we do is we correct the bypass, and then we now factor the value of whatever has been stolen into that meter. This is also to still ensure that even though customer is stealing from us, we're not ready to create rancor or sever the relationship. We're still saying that even though you have stolen from us, we want you to continue to defray that debt while you are vending. So what that means is that as you vend or your next vending, you're going to defray some part of that, while the other will be for the energy value that you're going to you be using. So that's the first thing we do. You also pay a penalty, okay, for stealing energy. So we have one penalty, we have two loss of revenue, and in some cases customers are, of course, go to jail, are being prosecuted for stealing energy. So those are the consequences. All right, Madam.
Let's begin to take it from this one. This one says, hello, Victor. Shegun is here. Say, what steps is Ikeja Electric taking to improve the reliability of electricity supply in high demand areas? Okay, so you have high demand areas.
High demand areas. Okay. I wouldn't know what he means by high demand area, but like I said, ultimately, whether high demand or people who consider themselves not using too much electricity, the ultimate goal is to ensure that electricity gets to every Nigerian. So, and we are working towards that, and that's why you see that, Victor, from time to time you get updates that feeders have been upgraded to band A. That means that as the electricity value chain remains healthy and all players are doing what they should do, all things being equal, we'll continue to upgrade our customers to band A. And so what he's talking about would eventually come to him and get to everybody.
So you want to upgrade everybody to band A?
Of course, the whole idea is for every Nigerian to get electricity.
Why now? We can't afford to pay you.
Why can't you afford to pay me? Okay, it's not a case of affordability. For me, I believe it's a case of discipline, because I've also tasted it, and I can see that all it takes is for people to use energy wisely. Don't use energy when you don't need it, and then tell yourself, okay, if your budget for the month for electricity is 10k, you can walk around it. That's just the way it is.
We'll leave it at that for now. Halimah Shuaibu, thank you so much for being here.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, so she's the external communications coordinator for Ikeja Electric, and we've been trying to see how we improve community engagement and service delivery through Ikeja Electric. Mike James has produced the program. I say a big thank you to you. Benita Olame also in the building, and Maria Kennedy, our social media team, Okpayemi Shodunke and Remy Aluko. We do appreciate it too. Our executive producer is Tayo Akonle. My name is Victor Oteri. Have a great day. Bye.